Hi everyone, my name is Nick, and today I will be showing you how to build a basic lead attribution automated dashboard with Make.com, Calendly, and Google Sheets. So I'll get right into it. I'll go over a quick overview, and then I'll dive into the specifics. So essentially how this is going to work is within Calendly, someone is going to book a call. And then once that call is booked, based on the lead source for this specific example, my leads are coming in through TikTok, through Instagram, and through Twitter. So based on that lead source, it's going to get filtered and then update a particular cell within my dashboard. So it's very basic. Over here, we have booked calls in TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. So we'll go ahead and update these values and therefore update this pie chart. So I'm going to go into the specifics and build out this automation. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up make.com and create a new scenario. And what a scenario is, it's basically just an automation workflow. That's just what it's called in the Make platform. So here we're going to build a trigger. So this is what's going to start the automation. And this is going to be Calendly. So it's going to watch events. And what this means is when someone books a call, it's going to start this entire automation. So here we're going to create a webhook. And a webhook is basically like a bridge which allows Calendly to communicate with Make.com. So I already have one set up here. But if you go to Calendly and you go to account, you can go ahead and set up that webhook. And so just a quick overview of what Calendly is someone's going to come in from my Instagram, my TikTok, or my Twitter, and they'll book a call from this site. So they choose a time and a date, and then it will initiate the automation. And so I have three different event types set up here. I have one for Twitter, which is denoted by a T, one for TikTok, which is TT, and then one for IG, which is IG. And these are all pretty much exactly the same events. I just have them labeled in order to create this dashboard and attribute where the lead is coming from. So now that we have that broken down, in our Calendly trigger, we're going to be searching for an invitee created and then select the organization from the list. And this is just the API key, which is for that webhook, which is the API key is like that bridge, like I was referring to earlier, which allows Calendly to communicate with Make.com. And then this is just choosing the user. Calendly, you can have multiple users, but the way I have it set up, it's just me. So no need for anything else. Okay, so next, in order for values to populate later on, we're going to run this module right now. And then I'm going to go to Calendly and then see this is currently running. I'm going to quickly book a call. So I'll put in my information. Fake email at gmail.com. Good enough. Sales biz. Cool. Schedule the event. Oh. Okay, we'll just do this one real quick. All right, schedule that event. Confirmed. So now if we go over here, why is this not working? think the page just needs to be reloaded. Let's try that one more time. Okay. Let's go back. Let's book a different call. Let's try this one. Confirmed. All right, there we go. So it is now confirmed. I'm not sure why it didn't receive that information the first time. I'm thinking this page just needed to be reloaded because I had my laptop shut before I started building this automation. Anyways, so next we're going to want to add a router. So it's going to be flow control router. And this allows multiple events to happen at once. So since there's 3 different lead sources, we're going to do one for TikTok, one for Instagram, and one for Twitter. So we'll start with the TikTok one. And these essentially are going to be doing the same thing. They're just going to be updating a particular cell. They're just going to update different cells. So we're going to search for Google Sheets and then get a cell. Select from the list, shared with me. And now I'm going to choose my spreadsheet that I want to update the cell on. So this particular spreadsheet happens to be shared with me, and that's why I chose that one. Next, the sheet name is called Attribution Dashboard. And if I go back here, so we're creating the TikTok one now. The cell is B4. So we want to get the cell B4. We can click OK. So now if we run this, it's going to get B4 and it's going to show the value of 14, which TikTok has 14 book calls, so that is correct. All right, so now that we have that data, we can update that cell. So we can do update a cell. And we're going to do the same thing, select from list. Shared with me. Choose the spreadsheet. And then the sheet name. And then the cell, which was B4. And so now it's going to ask, what do we want to update that cell? So we want to update that cell as whatever it was before, and then add 1 to it since someone just booked a call. So in order to do that, we're going to use the sum function, which is built into make.com. So we can just type sum, and then a parentheses, and then we're going to want to grab that value from where we pulled the cell, and then semicolon 1 and parentheses. And basically how this works is when you're adding things together and separating them by a semicolon, this function works by adding those 2 values together. So if this is 14 and this is 1, it's going to output a value of 15. So we can go ahead and run that real quick. I'm just running this module, so it's not pulling the value from this cell just yet. So we can insert anything here and it's going to choose that for the value over here. So I'll click OK. And so I put 14 in, it's going to add 1 to that. If we go to the dashboard, it should update as 15, and that's correct. Cool. So now let's build one for Instagram and TikTok. So now we're going to get a cell, select from list, shared with me. Okay. And then this cell was C4. Okay. Run that and make sure it pulled the right cell. C4 is 11. 11, that's correct. Go ahead and update a cell. Oh, that's update a row. You can delete that module. Update a cell. Select from list. Shared with me. I think that was C4. Yep, C4. And then again, we're going to use the sum function, semicolon 1, and parentheses. Okay, we'll run that. We're currently at 11, so we're going to input 11 there. And then it should update as 12. Yep, 12. And then finally, we'll do it for our Twitter. So get a cell. Select from list. Then we'll do D4. Now update a cell once again. And then once again, we're using that sum function, grabbing that value, and then adding 1 to it. Hit OK. So let's run this real quick. And then we'll just say the value is 5, so it should output 6. Cool. And then now we have 6 for Twitter. Pie chart's been updated. And then so now this Calendly trigger is going to gather any sort of event type that's in Calendly and then start this automation. So what we want to do is set up filters. So this one is only TikTok. This one is only the leads from Instagram. And then this one is only run when a lead from Twitter books a call. And so to do this, I'm going to click that gear, or sorry, the wrench, and set up a filter. And then we're going to call this one TikTok. And then now for this, what we're going to want to do is scroll down to the name of the invite. And we're going to want to set this equal to the name of our TikTok invite from Calendly. So here we're going to want to call it BizFlow Consultation, parentheses TT. So we can just type that directly in the box. So now when that type of booked call, or when that type of call is booked, it will initiate this sequence and not the other ones. So now let's do the same thing for Instagram. And then going to grab the name. And then this will be BizFlow Consultation IG. And then finally, the same thing for Twitter. Grab the name. And then this will only run if it's equal to BizFlow Consultation T. Cool. So now that we have that set up, if we want to go ahead and run this whole automation, wait for new data. We'll do the IG this time. So open up the IG, book a call, Joe's emails, gmail.com, taco, okay. And then this one, the route should go down IG. Hopefully the Instagram was updated. Yes, it was. So the TikTok flow was not run, Twitter flow was not run, and the Instagram was run since the name of the event did equal BizFlow Consultation IG. So I hope that was helpful. If you want this to run in the background, you can just go ahead and turn this on. We'll delete that old data so it doesn't reuse that data to create more events. Delete, turn this on, and then now it will, whenever someone books a call, update this spreadsheet and therefore update this pie chart. So that is how you build a live lead attribution dashboard. I hope you found this helpful. And if you like this type of content, please subscribe, and I'll be posting a lot more. So I'll see you soon.